Race to Christmas by Amanda Vaquera, Natalie Holting, and Brooke Wright. Almost Christmas Day, and the elves still had a lot of toys to make. So Santa told all of the elves that they must each make 1,800 toys every day until Christmas Eve arrived. This would be easy for the elves. They were very fast at making toys, except for Roger. He was very slow. Roger was sad because he did not ever make 1,800 toys in a day. Roger knew that this meant he would have to work more hours than all of the other elves. This meant that Roger would miss out on the evening elf activities like dancing, drinking hot chocolate, and singing Christmas karaoke with his elf friends. The other elves could all make 225 toys every hour. Roger could only make 200 toys every hour. Help Roger figure out how many more hours he will have to work each day than his friends in order to make 1,800 toys. To solve this problem, let's establish what we know. We know that all of the elves, except for Roger, can make 225 toys per hour. Roger's working rate, on the other hand, is 200 toys per hour. Let's draw a sketch to help us visualize this problem. The first line represents how many toys Roger makes per hour, and the second line shows how many toys the other elves make per hour. Now, we don't know the number of hours it will take Roger to make 1,800 toys, and we don't know how long it will take for the other elves to make 1,800 toys. Lastly, we don't know how many more hours Roger will have to work than his fellow elf friends. Before we continue, let's think of the conditions for this problem. We know that our equation will be y equals mx. We know that the rate at which the elves make toys never changes. And we know that they do not help each other make the toys. And we know that once an elf has made 1,800 toys, they stop for the day. Let's make a plan. We need to set up equations. For our equations, t will represent time, or number of hours. The total amount of toys that must be made, which is 1,800 toys, is equal to t times the rate at which the toys are made. For Roger, 1,800 equals 200 times t because he makes 200 toys per hour. For the other elves, 1,800 equals 225 times t, because they make 225 toys per hour. We must solve for t. For Roger, we can isolate t by dividing both sides of the equation. Here we get t equals 9, meaning it will take Roger 9 hours to make 1,800 toys. For the other elves, we can isolate t by dividing both sides of the equation by 225. Here we get t equals 8, meaning it takes the other elves 8 hours to make 1,800 toys. Now, to find out how much longer Roger must work than the other elves, we must subtract the number of hours the other elves will work from the number of hours Roger will work. 9 hours minus 8 hours equals 1 hour. Our answer is 1 hour. It will take Roger 1 hour longer than the other elves to make 1,800 toys. Now we must check our work. We can do this by plugging in the number of hours for t and checking to make sure it solves to equal 1,800. Our answer is correct. Roger only has to work 1 extra hour each day. This will leave Roger with plenty of time to dance and sing and eat Christmas cookies with his elf friends after he makes his 1,800 toys.